Netflix and Sony are in a serious, committed relationship. We get the release date and a look at the characters in Neo, The World Ends With You. And I've got some thoughts on the latest episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Invincible. All that and the latest and everything cool today in The Rundown. Hey, welcome to The Rundown and EPN Plays, everybody. Just a reminder that we're going to do The Rundown live, and we're going to get into the news and kind of wrap up the week. Happy Friday to everybody. And then right afterwards, we are going to fade to black and then come right back and play a little bit of Dark Void, a 2010 Capcom game on the Xbox Series X. So I'm going to start it again because I'm going to cut that little bit out and add some music, and we'll go into the show right from the graphics. So let's start one more time. And okay, here we go. Hey, welcome to The Rundown, everybody. I hope you have had a fantastic week. This is all about wrapping up a week and having a great weekend, right? Happy Friday to everybody out there. We've got an awesome show filled with lots of interesting things to talk about. But first, we got to dedicate this one, right? We're going to give it out to Hi There, who's back again, first in line and first into the room. He says, I'm here. And Mr. Mass Produce is there as well. And I see him often as we do these Rundown lives. And that's a reminder, by the way, if you ever want to come and join a live version of The Rundown, please do. It's a lot of fun, and the people that watch this show are incredible. All right, let's get started, and we are going to be talking about some big news that's been happening in Hollywood. Netflix and Sony have entered into a new multi-year agreement to bring Sony's theatrical movies to the streaming platform for exclusive runs. Sony's prepping big releases like Uncharted and sequels to Spider-Man. They've got Bad Boys and, of course, Jumanji and Venom for this partnership. So there's some really, really big films attached to this deal, which is obviously going to mean some pretty big things for Netflix. Netflix is being just surrounded by all kinds of incredible players out there. They've got Paramount Plus, they've got HBO Max, and of course the biggie is Disney Plus right now. So they are seeing all kinds of competition for your subscription dollars. So this is a pretty big deal. We can already see that movies like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse are under this relationship, but the follow-up to that film and other animated movies will also be a part of this arrangement. Sony was working with Starz for a long time as a provider, as sort of like this third window provider. After their movies had hit the theaters and then had gone to home video, they were able to get them out onto Starz, and then they would play them. But now that's all going to shift to Netflix. And of course, the deal is going to mean that, it's going to be the home for big movies like Venom, the sequel to Venom. And we're going to see, new franchises that they hope will come to play, like Uncharted. They don't know if Uncharted is going to work, but, this is going to be the home where people are going to be able to watch it in its sort of streaming showcase. And no word yet on whether Ghostbusters is going to be a part of that. We got a little taste of the new Ghostbusters movie yesterday, but presumably this is going to be a big deal, and this is going to be good for Netflix. And the presumption here is that Netflix came with a whole wad of cash to make this deal happen. There are reports that they came with a $1 billion upfront payment, and presumably there are more payments afterwards. But they've got this locked down for a long time. And it got me thinking, like, what does Disney think about Netflix running their Spider-Man movies? I mean, they don't own the movies. Sony has the rights to make these movies, and they have the distribution rights and the production rights, and everybody's in partnership right now. But that's their beloved Marvel character, and it's going to be on the competing platform. It's a pretty interesting deal, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this kind of moves forward, because my prediction is that Disney probably said, okay, well, Sony, you can work out and carve out all kinds of deals for your movies wherever you want to, but let's figure out a way to get Spider-Man onto Disney Plus. But it does, and the Spider-Man verse, like Venom and the animated movies and stuff, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. So very interesting development. We also have a very interesting development that's happening on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4. The sequel to The World Ends With You, a 2007 DS game, is coming up this year for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch platforms. It's called Neo, The World Ends With You, and it's going to hit the Switch and PS4 on July 27th. The whole idea with this game is that it's kind of a modern setting, and you play a character named Rindo, and you hook up with a bunch of other people as part of this, kind of like a gang. They're like a street group. I guess Square Enix doesn't want to really call it a gang, but you fight all kinds of monsters and you fight other kinds of gang members, but it's all kind of modernized with interesting pickups. You've got threads and you've got pins that you can apply onto other characters that you can actually take control of, and then you get into these action RPG battles. But it's all set in modern-day Tokyo in the Shibuya district. There's a lot of branded storefronts and things like that are actually in the real world applied into this game. There's a huge anime series attached to The World Ends With You, and I have to be honest, I haven't played this game in years since it originally came out on the Nintendo DS. I know that there is a mobile version of The World Ends With You. I know that there is a massive, massive fan base, and people have been incredibly patient for this game to come out. It's finally coming out, and today we got a little taste of some new content. We got some of the voice actors, like Paul Castro Jr. is going to be in there. Griffin Burns is going to play Fret. We got to see some of the other characters like Nagi and Mina. I can't even pronounce that. And they're part of the Wicked Twisters, which is the group that they're fighting with. And they've got enemies and other gangs and other types of characters. But we're getting a really good sense of the depth of the types of characters that you're going to meet and get into conflict with. And there's also this really, I think, really beautiful sort of living comic book aesthetic that you're going, like an animated comic book that's sort of telling the tale as well. Not only do you have this cool, it's not quite huge, vast open world Tokyo, but you get huge sections of Shibuya to run around in, but you also get this really great storytelling in here. Clearly, this is a pretty large budget, and it's overseen by the same guy that Tetsuya Nomura.
Has no one told you the only way to escape the game is to come in first?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last!
The higher they climb, the harder they fall.
It looks like
the greater your spoil shall be.
You know what that means. We're going after the Ruin Bringers.
Coming back strong with this one. Looks like a quick update on the Nintendo Switch
Until now.
as well.
Now you show no punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ESPN.
I don't know what's going on here.
We don't have
but
long
I think
to wait.
this girl's got the wrong idea.
Neo, The World Ends With You comes out on July 27th. Now, for this next story, you'll have to notice how big my smile is, because I'm very, very happy about what's going on in the world of Indiana Jones. Today, we got some news. Well, first of all, we know the release date, July 29th, 2022. It's going to be a theatrical release. Harrison Ford is coming back, but Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to join the cast, and John Williams is going to be doing the music for the next Indiana Jones movie. And if you guys know me, you know what a massive Indy fan I am. I'm incredibly excited that there's a new Indiana Jones game coming up from Lucasfilm Games and Bethesda and Machine Games. I can't wait for that. I can't believe Todd Howard is on that. And, Indy, I know there's a lot of detractors of the last Indiana Jones movie, and it's not the best one in the series for sure. But I thought Harrison Ford was still great in it, and there were lots of really cool sequences. I'm just excited to see what happens. But what's interesting is that it's James Mangold who is directing this one. He directed Logan and Ford versus Ferrari, and he said, "I'm thrilled to be starting a new adventure collaborating with the dream team of all-time great filmmakers. Stephen, Harrison, Kathy, Frank, and John are all artistic heroes of mine. When you add Phoebe, it becomes, a magical ingredient as well." So, hold on, I lost my little quote there. When you add Phoebe, a dazzling actor, brilliant creative voice, and the chemistry she will undoubtedly bring to our set, I can't help but feel as lucky as Indiana Jones himself. I am feeling lucky that we're getting more Indiana Jones. I know people are all down on the idea of this older Harrison Ford throwing the punches and doing the swings, but the guy is a legend, and I love this character, and it's going to be very interesting to see what a smart filmmaker like James Mangold can do with Indiana Jones. Let's be honest, he completely crushed it with Logan. and surprised everybody. That was an amazing movie. So I can't wait to see what James Mangold does there. All right, I've got a couple quick other things to talk about, but they're spoilery, conversational about Invincible and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Let's get started with Invincible. This was a pretty fantastic episode that happened today. It was episode 5 of this first season. We got reintroduced to Titan, who's played by Mahershala Ali, and he's kind of a Luke Cage character that's been hired to do some nefarious things by this guy named Machine Head, who's kind of like a kingpin type crime boss, and he sends him out to do all kinds of crime for him. Eventually, he connects with Invincible, and they come up with a plan to take down Machine Head, but holy crap, all kinds of things go wrong with that plan. And honestly, when I was watching the sequence, and I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this for anybody, but when I was watching the sequence in this episode, I had a hard time thinking of a more epic fight sequence I've ever seen in animation. It was unreal because there are all of these different characters with really cool powers. Invincible is very, very strong. He comes up against this enormous bad guy named Battle Beast. And I have to be honest, I haven't gotten that far in the Invincible comics, so I didn't really know who Battle Beast was, but he's just brutal in this show. And, what's interesting about Invincible is that, nobody is exactly who they seem. There are all kinds of layers. There's all kinds of betrayal and things going on behind the scenes. But the fight sequence in this episode is just... It's outstanding. It's incredibly well orchestrated. You see the global guardians, or the guardians of the globe. They just get trounced by. There's Battle Beast right there. They get trounced by these villains for hire that Machine Head has brought in, and we see blood splatter, and people just get gutted and crushed and mutilated, and it's horrifying, It was incredibly well orchestrated and super compelling. And we are starting to get layers of humanity. We're also starting to understand the sort of power of the government forces behind the Grayson family. And all of the other superheroes as well. There is this ability to kind of bring characters back to life. And people are starting to show some shades of truth, but it's incredibly duplicitous and sneaky, and it's like layers of an onion. Every episode we're getting a little bit more. I remain completely envious of everybody that doesn't know anything about Invincible and is just watching this for the first time, probably watching it a lot like this, just shocked by what's in the show. But it is an incredible show, and this was a terrific episode. I really had a great time. Now, over in the world of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I have to applaud Marvel because they did something incredible this week. I don't know if you guys caught this, but Baron Zemo danced in the last episode. And so what Marvel Entertainment did is they posted a YouTube video of Zemo dancing for an hour. It's already, at the time that I copied this little video clip here, was over 2.5 million views of this. And it's unbelievable. This is Daniel Bruhl, who just sells it. He's just terrific in this role, and he's great in this new episode as well. This was also a shocking episode of superhero television today with The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think I got up out of my seat and went, oh my God, because we really got a sense of who this new John Walker guy is. We also got a sense of who some of the characters in the Flag Smashers are. There is this sympathetic kind of overtone. There's an empathetic kind of ability that Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson has, which I really enjoyed watching. Didn't really get to know too much more about Sharon Carter's subplot with the power broker, but I think a big emphasis was on how John Walker is just crumbling and falling apart. He's got this real jealousy of anybody that's been injected by the super soldier serum, so you can kind of guess what's going to happen in the show. And indeed, it does happen. And I think my only kind of complaint about Walker injecting himself with the superhero serum is that it all happens off screen, and it just sort of happens, and he's got the powers and the abilities. We don't see the physical interaction with what that does to him, and we don't see any changes in his body or anything, but it does sort of amplify his darkest desires. And something awful happens to his partner Battlestar, and it just sets him off. And then he goes off and chases a Flag Smasher. And the show ends with something, one of the most horrifying images that I've seen in any of the MCU properties so far, any of the movies or the television. It's incredibly violent and visceral. I guess some of the stuff that Thanos did was sort of similar to this, but it was just a shock to see Captain America go off on a villain. And the end shot is Cap's shield just covered in blood, and everybody has been surrounding, looking at this image, this super heroic image of what America is supposed to stand for and what superheroes are supposed to stand for, just destroying another person, and then it's just covered in blood, and you can just see the hatred in his face and the fury, and it's going to be crazy to see where they go from here. But we've seen a lot of shots and images in the trailers of both the Falcon and the Winter Soldier hurling Captain America's shield. So I expect that there's going to be a pretty epic confrontation. I love this episode. It's a little choppy. It's maybe not as tightly packaged and paced as as we've come to expect from things like the Captain America movies, but it's really damn good. I mean, you do have to factor in that it's a television show, and they can't just throw in all of the big budget Hollywood movie actors into the show because it would just crush the budget. Whatever they're playing with, they're doing a great job. And I can't wait to see how this all escalates and comes to its epic conclusion. But everybody is doing really, really good work in this show. Let me know what you guys think. Are you watching Invincible? Are you watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? What do you think so far? Let me know in the comments below. That's going to do it for the rundown today. But I'm going to be back again on Monday with a fresh episode for you. So please come back for that one. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. I hope I didn't spoil. I gave you warnings. I hope I didn't spoil Falcon, and I hope I didn't spoil Invincible. But we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Until then, play forever. How's it going, everybody? Let's play a little bit of Dark Void and EPN Plays. Welcome to the show. Let's see. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of people in here. Thank you for staying with me through the rundown, because for those that are just tuning into EPN Plays, I do the rundown as a kind of a news hit. It's kind of a short 10, 15 minutes discussion about what's going on out there, and then we jump into some EPN Plays. Today, we are going to do a little Dark Void, and we will start playing along. I don't know where Alpha Cat says Invincible is good. I don't know where everybody is on all of I can't read the comments and come up with words and do the rundown. I think I've explained myself there. Oh, there was an audio hit again, Pathetic Earthling. Thank you. I try to get every one of them. I will redo it. But let's play some Dark Void, and let's jump right in. I have already adjusted some of the controls and the audio, so let's jump right in. Here we go. And this is right from the very beginning. What part of the audio did I screw up there, Pathetic Earthling? I thought he was going to decapitate him, Peter Kokasar says. Such a good show, right? Oh, my God. It was shocking. It was shocking, Matthew Jacobs. Crazy. Oh, the game audio was on. Oh, but it was awesome. Okay. It wasn't this audio, was it? No, it was part of, I don't know. I'll watch it later. Okay, so here we go. We are flying in our jetpack. This, for people that don't know, Capcom made this game about 11 years ago, and the whole idea was to kind of have jetpack on a cover shooter. So you get the freedom of flying around, and then you get into some on the ground action, a little bit like Iron Man, absolutely. Oh, when I was playing the game for the anime, when I was playing the trailer for the anime game. I had so many clips in there. I'll figure that out. Thanks, you guys. All right. So this is like playing, Star Fox or Crimson Skies or something like that. It's a very auspicious, very cool opening. It has been a long time since I've taken a look at this game. But this is a free game for Xbox Live Gold players this month. And I thought, you know what? Let's check it out. It's running on the Xbox Series X, by the way. So we're not going to see any kind of 4K upconvert or anything like that because we're streaming. And I haven't seen this on the Game Cave TV, but it looks pretty good. Okay. I'm trying. Getting the controls down. There we go. I think what we're doing in the game is we're sort of flash forwarding at the top. And then we Whoa. I hope you guys all had some gravel. Maybe look at the blinking Spider-Man behind me if you're starting to feel a little... Oh! All right, come on. Oh, come on now. Where are you? There we go. Okay. It is asking the player quite a bit to jump in the game right away like this, but I mean, this is the game. This is what you got to do in the thing. But this is not an easy onboard. Okay, come on. Ooh. Come on. I wish I could auto lock. I don't know what I'm doing that way. Oh, cool. I just did a loop. All right. They're yelling at me. Okay, that was it. Just stay alive for as long as you can. Zap, pew. Alien wind whistling. Oh my God, there's no audio. Sorry, guys. Do a barrel roll. Kashimoto struggled with the jetpack controls. Good evening, JBJ Blaze. All right, here we go. Hi there. I got it. The game actually takes place in space. That's why it's silent. Okay. I wish you guys could press the button from where you're watching. Boop. We were adding sounds to the gameplay. Thank you. Hi there. We'll do it live. I mean, that's what's going to happen when we do it live. That's right.
This baby keeps us in business for.
Wow, this looks really sharp.
I hear they're sending a private courier.
Probably some uptight pen pusher.
Nolan North, ubiquitous. Let me know how the audio mix is, you guys.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? This is my plane.
Pimp Daddy Love Muffin with the great comment. Doesn't know why they took away the jetpack.
Well, ain't life strange?
All right, here we go. Now, show me how to play the game.
Oop, my gauges are flat. You sure we shouldn't reroute?
Audio sounds good. Thank you, XGR.
Airspace on either side. You don't want to start a war, do you?
Oh, thank you, Kashimoto.
Your riding co-pilot is the very cause of my dishonorable discharge.
You made your own choices.
Probably would have caught that audio being off a little sooner if I wasn't thrown right into a dogfight. Does sound like Seth Green, doesn't it, XGR?
Anybody ever tell you you're a superstitious son of a bitch? What the hell?
God, what is it?
Hell if I know. Hold on, I'm gonna restart.
Well, look out! Pull out! Pull out!
Kind of liking the art style here. It's not super realistic, but it's got this, I don't know, it's got a cool kind of stylized vibe to it on the faces. It's cool.
Are you okay?
God, it's so important to look at this stuff in retrospect, to go back to it.
I blacked out.
Developers doing the best they could at the time.
You gotta get out of there now! We're almost here!
Dark Avoid, Lewis Arias. It was trying to do a lot. None of it easy. I mean, they still haven't really nailed a great Iron Man experience. I always had a fondness for this because of its,
Is he okay?
kind of stylistic connections to the Rocketeer, which I absolutely love. In fact, I have an interview with the Rocketeer's Billy Campbell coming up pretty soon.
Seems the war's already started.
I just have to cut it. Budget Nathan Drake, played by Nathan Drake. Yeah, remember when Nolan North was the Prince of Persia? We got a little too much of that, I think.
What about the plane? What about
And then
Cooper?
Troy Baker was in everything.
Please. Cooper didn't make
I mean, it's they're great.
Now, let's go.
They're awesome actors, but we don't want to.
You hear that?
It's tough because I want them to
Hurry.
work and be
We're not
doing
safe
great
here.
things and work on awesome things, but it's a challenging thing when you can pick out that similar kind of voice in several of your favorite games or your most recent plays. That's something that casting directors and game directors have to think
Jungle,
about.
the climate. We shouldn't be this far south.
Before the crash.
Yeah,
I
Pimp
remember
Daddy.
seeing
I mean,
something,
Nolan's got
structures
just incredible
maybe a
range. He's a
village.
perfect penguin.
How close?
It's a bit strange to hear him as Iron Man.
Judging from the direction our plane was
He's good,
facing, I think we're
and he's
headed the
also
right
in
way.
Destiny. I mean, he's great. He's such a good actor.
Whoa! Watch your footing.
An earthquake?
I
But
don't
yeah,
like it. Turn your
I guess the
radio on,
Prince of
please, we'll
Persia
get
thing
separated.
was like, that was too far. I called him the Prince of San Diego. Prince of Southern California. Oversaturation, that's the word. Nathan Blake. Okay, here we go.
Hold up.
XGR, thank you. It's great to be here. Great to have you. Troy Baker is great too. Troy is insanely talented. It's crazy. He's a beautiful voice for singing too. I don't know if you guys ever catch his streams on Instagram. The guy's just so impressive. They're both amazing people. I really like both of those guys. And they're so freaking talented. I mean, they are the masterclass actors in this medium, and they love games. And there's lots of people like that too. Like Jennifer Hale is just as talented.
Fair enough.
Incredible person. Mark Meir, I love that guy too. Elias Tefexis.
Well, you there?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. So
got
now I
it.
have my
And
weapon,
Ava, be careful.
but no jetpack. All right, let's go. Big, ugly menu buttons and things like that. 2010 buttons. Okay, so... All right, a little clunky right there. You got to press the X button and press forward to go across things. Acavario is perturbed by the amount of streaming options we have these days. It's all you can eat cable. The thing that's different now is the very specific tracking that these providers can have through the internet. There were very strict regulations on demographical tracking. That's why the rating system has always been so interesting in television.
Back in the service,
You
I was
couldn't
briefed on
really
satanic fascist
track
development,
one-to-one who
serious
was
black
watching
book
what
stuff.
on TV.
But nothing like
That's all
this.
gone through the window. And so now all of these different streaming purveyors have so much analytical data, which is not just helpful for the choices that they make in buying things, but clearly it's a massive win for marketing for their own stuff, and if they've got partners as well.
Might need this.
And that's why these companies are worth billions of dollars. You know, they have lots and lots of subscribers. On the consumer end, it's a lot like we are just picking up another channel and adding it to our a la carte cable subscription. But on the corporate side, for these companies, they know exactly who's watching what when. And this is kind of the first time in human history that content is being served like that. And it's not just, obviously, it's not just television. It's not just these streaming shows. It's everything. It's music. It's games. It's books. It's everything. It's just part of our world now. It used to be a lot less about specific analytics and more about, putting out a wide net and hoping for the best. But then there was, a lot more expense. It was way more expensive to get a television channel off the ground. Dealing with laying cable and satellites and all that stuff. Yeah, interesting times for sure. You guys know that Netflix casts by algorithm, right? Part of the decisions that they make creatively are all based on AI, placing actors in hypothetical roles and determining what the subscriber view count would be based off of that. It's crazy. Katie Sackhoff was talking to me about that actually. And it's insane, but that's the world we're in, man. The data tracking is everywhere. All right. This is Dark Void. Electric Playground, or hey, Electric Playground, that's Agent Marie. Good to see
I'm
you.
where you just were. If you would have waited, you'd know that.
I had to keep moving. They're closing on your position.
Louis Arias, if you could download PS3 and Vita games on PS Now, that would be a huge competition for Xbox Game Pass. How do I... Oh, okay. Sorry, I can't read and think. It's weird playing this. I've been playing so much Outriders. Okay, these guys take 1,000,000 hits. Okay. They don't... There's like no reaction when you're shooting them. They just like... They stand there and just take the shots. Okay, there... Until they fall. It's kind of an interesting... I mean, it's a cool idea. Like, this is a 1940s guy with alien technology. I dig that. Ooh. He's got very floaty jumpers. The Michael Jordan of action-adventure heroes. Alright. Did I get him? No. Lots of browns and grays. And a little bit of green. Must be 2010. I really did like this game when it came out, Corey Nolan says. Okay, here we go. What class in Outriders? I'm playing Pyromaniac. I don't think they're called Pyromaniac. Pyromancer? That's it. I feel like a pyromaniac in that game. I'm burning everything.
Huh? Oh no. I'm pinned down!
Looks like a fortified turret.
Mucky Mucks is psyched for Destroy All
I'll see
Humans.
what I can do from here.
That was a pretty fun game. Got to visit the developers in Australia way back in the day for Destroy All Humans. That was a great trip. Oh! Oh! Oh, I am really dead. There's no coming back from that. I just became dust. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like Uncharted now. A little bit. Episode 4 of Winter Soldier was amazing. I'm glad Marvel is doing dark and gritty storylines now, down to earth. Yeah, that was everybody else just just doing one of those at the end of episode 4 of Winter Soldier? So good. Okay. I wish I could. Can I crouch? I can't. I'm trying all the buttons, but I just don't feel. Okay. I can't go. I have to be like. It has to be behind a square object. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's got like some kind of turret. Every game's got a turret. There you go. Gotcha. No, Mucky Mucks, I have not got the vaccine. I have a number that says I would use that number to schedule a vaccine. So I don't know why, like a registration number. I would like that vaccine. Things are getting crazy in BC. We had our highest day ever yesterday with cases. I hope all of you are staying safe, and I hope some of you have been able to get the vaccine. It feels like it's getting out there. Ooh. These bad guys are rough. Okay, so now I'll take this and then they'll pop out. Yeah, okay. Oh, I've got to destroy the door. Okay, where's the door? Over here. All right, here we go. Cool. Ontario is in lockdown. Yeah, Ontario just had what was 4,000 cases or something? More than 4,000? Yikes. It's all the variants now. Oh, man. I've played so many... You all have too. Played so many games where you just get to a turret and you're just moving a cursor around like this. Alright, let's go. That is true, Pimp Daddy Love Muffin. Don't tell everybody, though. Don't put that in the chat. I am stay home working on my backlog of games miles ahead. Not a bad plan. Just stay safe. Do whatever you can. Be safe. What is this? Shoot that?
I'm clear.
Head to the next canyon.
Pick
I'm
it
gonna
up?
work my
What
way-
is it? I picked up ammo. Okay.
Got it.
All right. Jetpack, please. Oh, when you enter
Head to the
vertical
bottom
cover?
of the canyon. We'll meet there.
Oh, yes. This weird thing.
That's
Okay.
a long way down.
Oh, man. Sorry for anybody that's got, if anybody's got vertigo, this is not the game for you, I think. Weird. So where am I going? Am I going over there? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that is
We can
strange.
do this.
Who else said Uncharted though, please and thank you. Oh, here we go. Come on now. I would be happy to hear about a new Uncharted. Not at the expense of a new Days Gone, though. Forgot to talk about that today. I'll talk a little bit about that rumor and speculation in the next rundown. Okay. Sly just played this. There's some cool stuff in this. It was made by really talented people. They really wanted it to be the beginnings of something, you know? Like, a lot of effort was put into this. Oh. Oh! Watch that step, Nathan Blake. Oh, no. That was not a good look for the character model. I like how fast it loads, though. I've noticed that. We're right back into this. Okay, let's go. What's going on with the Indiana Jones game? With Uncharted and Tomb Raider, these games are cannibalizing each other, Mucky Mucks. Don't know what's going on, but I've heard that it's going to blow my mind. I was talking with a friend at Lucasfilm, and they said they thought of me when they made the announcement. They knew I was going to be very happy, and I was. And they promised that my mind will be blown when this game starts to kind of take shape and we can see it. I can't wait. I love all of the ingredients on that game. I just want to make sure that they got Harrison Ford to voice. I haven't been able to ask anybody anything really about that, but I want it to be a Harrison production. I mean, that's what Lucasfilm is saying. That's what Harrison Ford is saying. He is Indiana Jones. This is conceivably the last movie that we'll see him play the character in. So it'd be great to see him in the game. Hear him in the game. There we go. Okay. Ooh. It's kind of weird to... Part of it is I'm so close to the screen here, too. It's in a little window for you guys, but it feels like I feel my stomach going when I'm leaping over the edges like that. Youch. Okay. Oh. That's so weird. Okay, get you! Get off, pesky bug robot! Okay, where am I going? I'm going down there. Okay. Can I shoot up at this guy? I can. Okay, but he's right beside me. Okay, got you in the head. Alright. Let's us see some enemy variety. Let's see what other character models might be in this game. Oh, go for the red dot. Right. Got it! Got that red dot! Is that true, Pathetic Earthling, 1978? So basically, he could be in Southern California and be on a street corner, and then his character from American Graffiti could drive by?
Looks like there was a fight down here. Found another body.
Alright, come on.
Hurry! They're closing in on us!
Where are you? Ava?
Oh, I have to blow up the...
Great.
I make my own way into doors here. Okay, here we go. What is happening? Can I have them both? Oh, I see. I use the glowy things. I think I quite like this, right? Can I upgrade this thing? Let's see. Nope. I'm going to stick with the alien gun. Swap. Oh, I have them both. Okay. Do I? I don't know what gun I have. What gun do I have? Okay, I think we're fine. Okay. Do I have the grenade? Hold. I'm pressing it. I'm pressing the grenade thing. Oh, do I have to go back here? Where's the grenade? Henry Studio, hello, I just wanted to let you know I took a midterm in a college class while listening to this stream. I don't think I did well, but I'm not blaming you. That's awesome. I don't condone the idea of being at school while you're watching me play video games, but I'm glad that you're here. Okay, here we go. Do it! Yes, okay. Close. Okay. Yeah, it's a little... Oh, dudes. It's a little clunky, but it's honestly playing better than I feared. Okay, let's get behind the wall. Heal up a bit, buddy.
See ya.
Gotcha. Ooh, did I get them both? All right. Cool. Gimme. All right. All right. Oh, can I jump to that? I think I can. Here we go.
What's this?
Oh man, Ali Raza Syed would watch Judgment Day or Reviews on the Run and Judge Judy. That's amazing company to be in. I miss making the shows for sure, but I do have a ton of fun doing what I do now. It's awesome to be able to play, watch that last step. It's a doozy to play with you guys, which is really cool. How do I feel about DMX dying? I think it's incredibly sad, Primetime J Prime. I've been tracking that a little bit, like all of us. Yeah, it's... I can't imagine what his family's going through. He's 50 years old. That's incredibly young. You know, he's clearly been hurting himself with some of his choices.
A fight down here. Found another body.
You know, it's just another tragic lesson on how fragile we are. And I always tell my kid, since she was really young, and I've asked her to wear a helmet, you know, whenever she's gone out on her scooter or bike or whatever, I always say, how many heads do you have? And I've always got her to say, one. And then I ask her, what do you have to do? Protect it. She has been telling me since she could talk. And that's so flippin' true, you know? It's a physical truth, and it's a emotional truth, it's a literal truth. We need to take care of ourselves, our bodies. You know, I mean, that guy was just so freaking talented, and he was just like all energy and just a source of great, I don't know, light in the world with his music and his talent and everything. But and he was so forceful and so strong, but he hurt himself. Like, he was just doing stuff that eventually took him out. And yeah, just a reminder. Yet another one. But easier said than done, right? To take care of ourselves. We've certainly been getting an amazing lesson in human frailty over this last year. You guys are probably all quite a bit younger than I am, but it is shocking on Facebook how much loss people have gone through in this last year. For a ton of reasons, but yeah, it's tragic. It's awful, you know. Now, on the flip of it, Prince Philip died, or was it Prince Philip or King? Was he the king? Philip died, the Queen's husband, and he was 99 years old, and he had an amazing, adventurous, charmed life.
Ava, you're breaking up. Hold tight.
But you can't really ask. I mean, apart from him being royalty and having every whim taken care of, you can't really ask for more than 99 years of life and all of the stuff that he saw, you know? That's what DMX deserved. 2 months away from being 100, Mucky Muck says.
This journal might come in handy.
Babin K, those graphics so early 360. It's very much like one homogeneous color, isn't it? It's like very like shades of green gray in every direction. And then if you look up, mist. So it's like all gray. It's like, let's cover everything with gray. What do you guys think? Perfect! Ship it! Okay.
Come on, Ava, where are you?
Oh, it's so muted and it's much darker on the stream. I'll brighten it up. It's pretty washed out on the TV that I'm playing it on, but it's very dark on the stream. Okay, so let me. I hope I don't die right away, but let's see. We'll do that. We'll see what that looks like. Is that better? Oh, I wish I keep wanting to roll like in Outriders. It's amazing what Gears of War did, guys. It was a cornerstone game. It really changed mechanics in so many titles. The franchise is amazing, Gears of War. They're just fun games. And they can't really make enough of them, you know. That's the challenge. Like the Coalition people should have made Outriders. I wonder what those guys think over on the Gears team over there. I haven't watched The Crown, Mucky Mucks. I'm curious, but you know I'm way behind on all of the you know the geeky superhero kind of stuff that I love, and the sci-fi stuff that I love. So my wife has watched it and she really likes it, and she's wanted me to watch it, but I haven't watched it. We watched Outlander together, and that show's incredible. But I've been watching, caught up on Star Trek, except for Picard, and, oh, damn it. And, I've been watching, oh, what is it? The Apple TV space show from, I forget the name of it, For All Mankind. That show's really cool, Kind of a reimagining of the space race. And I'm caught up on The Expanse. I started to be able to kind of pay attention to TV shows again. It was really hard during the pandemic for me to focus. And I really I would play games. I wasn't really able. It was just so stressful thinking about what was going on in the world. And I couldn't watch these stories and not think about it. But over the last couple months, I've been able to kind of get back into it. Even watching movies, like everything. But playing games was my solace. You know, I was able to play lots of stuff and talk about all kinds of stuff. But found it tricky to lose myself in narrative, or in linear narrative. Yeah, Gears was an amazing franchise. I got to say, playing all the Gears of War games, the second one is still my favorite. Yeah, that was a pretty incredible experience, right, Sly? Sort of lifting on all the lessons that they had learned on the first one. Is that the one where you cut out of the worm? That was such a epic moment. Oh, hit them back. Okay. All right. I just kicked him in the knee and he's dead. Yeah, Gears is iconic. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed 2 is such a seminal moment in that franchise too, right? Kind of perfecting a lot of the systems and the way that they had put the game together for the first game, which was groundbreaking, but it was more kind of a showpiece for what was possible. I agree, Sir Pen 6. I really enjoyed Discovery. I have been. I'm looking forward to season 4. I think, is it Sasha Martin Green? She's an exceptional lead performer. She's so good.
Not good.
Uh-oh. Come on. Jesus. Uh-oh. Am I in the geometry? No. Okay. Oh. I think so, huh? Roger, roger. Alright. This is ridiculous. Eat it. Oh. Pff, come on. Is this 15 frames per second? Does it feel that slow? Does it feel that choppy? Maybe it's having some chop on the stream. I upped the kilobits per second on the stream. So I don't know if it's chopping out. Apologies if it is. It seems pretty fluid to me. I'm just getting bored of the same enemy types over and over again. Which was probably what I said 11 years ago. Give me my jetpack. Quest for jetpack. It was very weird for them to take it away from you. Very weird. It's on the cover. That guy just spit a rocket at me? Or, like, blow it out of his nose or something? That was weird. God, I don't like how they just take the shots. They should react.
Nothing left.
Come on, developers from 11 years ago. Fix it. Patch it. I don't even think Airtight Games is around anymore. The developers that worked on this. Okay. I might be wrong. I think some of the people that made this worked on Crimson Skies, if I'm not mistaken. Anybody got a Google handy in front of them? Any devs that worked on Crimson Skies on this one? There we go. Oh my goodness. Come on now. These guys are tough. Alright. Oh, for frack's sakes. How many times do I gotta shoot this guy? Jesus Christ. Sorry. Airtight Games was formed in 2004 by a group of industry veterans and the core team that shipped the Xbox title Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge. There we go. I'm not enjoying this combat. Like, look at this. I'm just shooting him point blank and he's just standing there. It's like they have no... There's no sort of layers to the damage. My mouse went flying when I bashed the table, by the way. Come on!
Not good.
Yeah, totally not good. You are right, Nathan Blake. Alright, come on! I stole Nathan Blake from somebody, I apologize. Come on! Fall! Punishing. I'm gonna just use grenades for everything. Nope. Oh, eat shit, you guys. No! Come on! Oh, come... What? How... What... How... Totally not usable. Not useful. This is just making me angry.
Yes!
They react a little, kind of. Look at that. I mean, they just sort of stand there and take it.
See ya.
Okay, got one of them. Alright. Oh, maybe this weapon is more powerful. That sucked. And I've got more of it to come. Okay, here we go. I want my jetpack. Quest for jetpack. Oh, yeah. F you. Where'd he go? Did he kill himself? Okay. Did I just do a loop around this thing? I think I did. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, let's go back up here. Yeah, Arthur. Oh, come on. This guy better not kill me. Okay. That was very dramatic and weird and totally not incongruous from every other action I've seen those robots do. So I go down here now. Okay. So I did do a loop. All right. Angry Vic is entertaining. Mr. 4200. All right. There we go. Getting a sniper rifle soon.
I guess I got here just in time.
Yeah,
You sure did.
Appreciate it. Take a look. You were right. I think there's a village down there.
If they made the game free roam, it would have received a bit of a better reception. Potentially. All right. I'm just racking up those achievements, baby. I must have played this on the PlayStation 3. Because it would have saved, right, to the cloud. Rock'em, sock'em Vic, pathetic earthling. Dark Vic. All right, let's go. Can I upgrade? Let's go. Let's upgrade. What? Oh, I have to select it. Upgrade. Actually, I want to upgrade this one. There we go. Okay, nice. All right. And now I'm broke. Here we go. XGR, missed the 360 sound. EPN is my favorite gaming show, to be honest. Big props to how long you've been in this industry. Thank you so much, Scientunist. Are you new to the chat? I don't recognize the handle there, but welcome. And thank you for the kind comments. It's awesome.
See anything?
White Knight, I don't even know. I don't really follow that stuff because I bounce between all the machines, and I never really stick with games to get great at them and unlock every different trophy or gamer score. I play these things for as long as I can, and then I come and tell you how I feel about them. But I think I'm at about 3 million.
There are fires burning.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Somebody lit him.
Do you think this is a good idea?
Oh, right on.
Like this?
Thank you for saying hello.
We'll find out. There's not much choice.
Well, it's good to be out of the jungle at least.
Pimp Daddy Love Muffin, really high or really low? I think it's really medium. What's high? What's a high one and what's a low one? Let me know.
You see the carvings on the columns?
Anunnaki.
I think it's
reptilian.
you're on the ground more.
Right. You know, if the war
It might be like a 60 or 40%, 60 to 40 kind of split or something like that.
I couldn't say.
MHD, good question.
Yeah, someone's here. Maybe up ahead.
High would be like 100K. Okay. Low would probably be about 20K.
Must be the welcoming party.
Look at these guys
Not
just standing
exactly
around. Okay, so I'm curious now. I want to know what I have for my gamer score. Where does it tell you? I don't even know where my score is. I don't want to dig into my menus and stuff. You know what? What I'll do is I'll switch to I'll switch to that, and then I'll dig around and I'll see what I can find that I can show off. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I can show you guys this. All right. But 79. 79,595. Is that okay? Sort of in the middle? Is that all right? Oh, you saw it. There you go. 11 out of 10. All right, here we go. Who's this guy just hanging out?
Your presence is unwelcome by the people and the gods. You must leave.
Is that true, Henry Studio? Brad Pitt in the Dark Void movie. Yeah, they...
Well, you heard what he said.
They had... who did the music for this game? Was it Bear McCready? The Battlestar guy? I think he did the music for this game. It was a pretty big production.
Over here. This way.
Ah, thank you, Rathless. You rock.
Don't see many of you.
We were in a plane crash and we need...
Pimp Daddy plays too many Xbox games, 200.
Nicola can help.
I play a ton of Xbox games, but I also play a ton of other systems and platforms. I don't play on the PC as much as I would like
we have
to.
A choice.
But it's like a time management thing. It feels like the consoles really lead the big releases in a way, doesn't it? I mean, you can get everything on the PC, but it does feel like the biggest games, the heaviest hyped ones, the ones that get us all talking, sort of lead on the consoles. Hip Hop Dan looks like the Jonas Brother from the Jumanji game. Music by Bear McCreary. Yeah, Mondo Blasto. Cool. Okay, so what am I doing? I don't have any money, so let's go. I'm broke. I don't have any of the glowy orbs to upgrade.
Hello? Hey! Hello? It's dark in here.
One comes bearing the gift of light, and the people grow impatient.
Arthur Wall, thank you for watching for so long. What's interesting is that I started this show when I was in junior high. I started EP.
So, Taffy, I
Went
see
right
you've brought
right
guests.
from classes, went right to the set.
Village. Their plane crashed.
Yep.
Is that
To be
so?
honest, I kind of prefer a game without achievements. Nintendo Switch is pretty much perfect in that regard. I don't know, man. I think people can get a little too obsessed about them, but I think there is this sort of game, this meta game attached to achievements, which is kind of fun. Hey, Vic, have you seen today's episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? All I'll say is my jaw was dropped at the end. Jordan, I did, and it's in the rundown live that I did just before
You
all
say
of
your
this.
plane crashed. Evidently a common occurrence around here.
Robert on a whim.
Craft,
Comments on Kingdom Hearts phasing out Final
That
Fantasy
canyon
characters
delivered
off
the
topic, but on my mind right now.
Certainly.
That feels a little
But they have the
antithetical
areas
to the
to
whole
walk.
mission of Kingdom Hearts, which seemed to be like,
Play
let's,
the card you're dealt.
I
lift up
imagine you
these
do.
amazing internal
And
creations
one hand
and
washes the other.
pit them right next to
Come.
these iconic Disney characters, because more and more kids were growing up in love with these Square Enix creations. I don't know. I guess some priorities got shifted over there. That seems
This
weird.
Should help you negotiate the canyon. Take whatever you need to repair the planes, but make sure you retrieve the sonar box.
You know what I like is
I've
getting the
marked its
surprise
location.
achievement. I
How
don't
does
like
this
being.
thing work?
Oh, I've got my
What's the sense in
jetpack.
telling you something
Yes!
you can discover for yourself?
Here we go.
Take a look.
I like getting the surprise one, and it doesn't have to be on Xbox. So maybe it's a trophy notification or whatever. I like that PlayStation 5 is recording little video bits when you hit your trophies. I think that's pretty cool. This looks so
I'll take a
cool.
look around up here.
I mean, I
You
love
try
this. I
down
love
below.
they're in the jungle. They got their sort of brown khaki pants on. They got their boots and their leather jackets and their jetpack. Are you kidding me? I'm in. I should have just adored this game. It has like all of the things that I love.
There's a wreck up here.
It's the 40s. It's a Rocketeer. It's a Nathan Drake
All
slash
right,
Indiana
we got us an
Jones.
intake manifold.
Good. It's like a junkyard here. What do you think happened?
Got me.
All he needs is a shield. And then he's Cap from the World War II. I love it. Okay, so going up. Let's go up. Oh, my goodness. That was fast. That was more than a jump. Okay. Bah! All right. Okay, and then press the A button. Yeah, that... Okay. Yeah, the magnet lock thing is weird, right? You gotta wait for the icons. Yeah, nah, that's not good.
So, Ava, with us, what happened there
Tough,
at the end?
tough thing to plan for. Sort of incorporating
I could have sworn it was you who walked out
the jetpack into the platforming. I am glad to be playing this, though. This is cool. Xbox with the backwards compatibility FTW. Honestly, Xbox, thank you for doing this. If anybody from Microsoft is watching, love that you do such great work with backwards compatibility. It's so important. Okay, here we go. Oh. And yes, if Sony is watching,
another trembler.
Pick up that backwards compatibility game, would ya? Playing games from 10 or more years ago is awesome.
I got company.
Copy that.
Especially when you think, like, they're still very playable, you know? Like, you're gonna be dealing with crude polygon... Oh, this guy's just coming to laugh and blow up. Okay, alright, okay. But they're still very playable. Oh, I'm so dead. Dark Void. Ah, Jackalope. Are you over at Xbox? Henry Studio, California. My wife has a little Scottish, so UK-based background.
You feel that?
So yeah, I guess I could say I like
another trembler.
British women. Oh, right on, Jackalope. That's awesome. Thank you for watching. Are you on the backwards compatibility team?
Copy that.
You guys are doing phenomenal work over there. If you are, it's just impressive and important. I love it. Okay, come on. I want that auto, the patented Call of Duty auto lock on the targeting, but it's not doing it. Oh, I like that. Nolan North with the see ya. I'd like that. See ya. Has Nolan played this on Retro Replay? Be fun to watch him play this game.
I'll take that. Hey, I recovered a flight log. Might shed some light on what happened up here.
Jordan Cunningham, I got Irish, Scottish, French, Cree, and Russian in my background. That's fantastic. That's the future of humanity, right? We're not going to think of ourselves as geographically locked beings. We're just going to be a blend of it all. It's the way it should be. We're going to think of ourselves as Earthlings. And we're going to have to fight off the frickin' robots, just like we're doing in this game. Okay, so now we get to fly. Yes? Flying. Flying. Find more aircraft parts. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Jesus, he just stands there, just shoots me. It doesn't stop. Just squeeze on the trigger, doesn't even move. Just takes every shot I lace into him. Alright. Thank you. So, how do I switch? There we go. I have my alien weapon. right. Where am I going? Is there a way to know where I'm going in this game? I'm lost. I'll go for that red orb. Okay, here we go. Look at that. He's just standing there. I guess it's a robot. Oh, I have a little bit more of a little more powerful weapon now. I can feel that they're taking a bit more damage. Okay. I forget that I have a jetpack. Cool. Okay, so... Ooh. What is this gonna do? Do I want that? No. It's like a shotgun thing. Okay. Did I come from here? I am lost. Don't know where I'm going. Okay, here we go. Nice. Yep, this is a buried treasure, no doubt. It's weird. It's not perfect, but it's kind of cool. Demolition Man was a video game for the Super Nintendo and Genesis, Red Dog G says. Guys are digging back in time. I love that about our chat. We're always analyzing all eras of video games in this channel. I love it. I want a Five Nights at Freddy's style pet-raising Gremlins game. And we're also throwing out like full-on pitches on this channel. Things that we want. Victory Lucas, Ixza. Hope you're having a good one, bud. I really am. This is a nice way to end the week, right? I think I'm going to continue to do more of these live rundowns for sure, but I think Friday especially just feels like a great time to just catch up with everybody and talk about the day's events, but also some of the stuff that's been going on throughout the week, and then play some stuff. Like this buried treasure from 2010. Okay, where do we go? Lost. I don't know where to go. Game, help me out here. Especially if I take my eyes off the screen for a second. Don't know where I go. And everything's in full 6-axis space here. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where to go. Do I jump down? Did I come from down there? There's a purple light. I'm going for that purple light, guys. That's cool. Oh, jetpacks in every game, please. Right? Tell me a game that would not be improved by having a jetpack in it. Jetpack hockey? Who wants to play jetpack hockey? Dark Void the musical. Oh no! Oh no, don't read the comments when you're jumping with your jetpack. Get up there. Yeah, this should have come with a barf bag for anybody with vertigo, for sure. I think this was in 3D as well. Was it in 3D? Anybody got the Google? I think they did a 3D version of this. Okay, so we're going up here. So it's not clear. It's not clear, developer. You should patch this. Get the band back together and just patch it a little bit. Never gonna happen. Hockey is already one of the best sports video games. It's true. Call of Duty should never have jetpacks. I don't know about that, Jordan Cunningham. I actually like the
So what we were talking about
the future Call of Duty. Well, the first one, anyways. Advanced Warfare, the Kevin Spacey one. Boy, was he creepy in that. But
Oh, so what? It was some sort of.
I like that game, and then they went too hard on the future stuff with too many things. But I liked it because it shook everything up. I'm a big sci-fi guy. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I enjoy sci-fi. Okay, go back here. I fell. Alright, here we go. Get up there. Get up there. Get it. Get. Alright. Go. It's a big giant corkscrew, this game. Alright, get up. And up we go. Alright, the cover from below the platforms. They were coming up with some cool stuff, man. What's happening there? What was that? He was shooting and then ducking behind the thing. Alright. Alright, robot. Ease up. Frackin' toaster. Where are you? Okay, get over here. Get over. Get up, get up. Oh. Ugh. Ugh.
Huh?
Ah. It's a cool concept. What is he doing? What? Peekaboo! Oh, come on. Alright, I punched him. That's weird. Okay. The shooting is not amazing, Oasis Beyond. You are correct. I think, though... I think that we should start Dark Void Con, where we all go to the con in cosplay.
Something jumped out of one of
and
these
just
things.
confuse the hell out of Capcom. Like, we all just get leather jackets and jetpacks. It's like 500 of us go to a con. We set up a con, period, called Dark Void Con. I'm like, resuscitate this game and utterly confuse Capcom. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right. I gotta say, it's like, I'm not having a great time with fighting these robots. This is just not as... Well, they just appeared out of thin air. Okay, they have that ability. It's just not as tight. I mean, I've been playing Outriders, which is really... It's buttery smooth. So it's very janky to come to this. But, other than that, this is pretty freaking fun. It's pretty cool. The jetpack is a great idea. More jetpack. As Christopher Walken would say, more jetpack. You want more jetpack in your video game? Okay, can I get up there? Sorry, that was terrible. I don't have the voice of Christopher Walken in my head right now. Christopher Walken. More jetpack. Oh. Oh. You're tedious. Okay. And you. Death to you. Okay. Roger, roger. There was stuff up there. Can I get it? Yes, I can. Get up there. What am I doing? Oh. Get up there. Oh, it's all... I can't get up there. Can I jump up there? Nope. What's happening? Come on! So I only have jetpack boosts for a little bit? Come on. Up! Up! Get up! Oh, they've locked it off. This is the invisible wall of the ceiling right there. Okay, I see how you're playing with me, game designer. All right. You know I saw some stuff up there that I didn't get on the way down, but I can't get it again? That's just cruel. All right. I will forget about it. But the OCD in me is like, why didn't I get that stuff? It could have been useful. I gotta fall through the hole.
That's the only way?
There we go.
There? Great.
Let's go.
This thing better not cut out on me.
Whoa. That's cool. Woo! This is like every 3D Spider-Man game. Ouch. All of this makes me excited for the Returnal. I am freaking hyped for that game. I hope it's awesome. Electric Playground the Musical. Check out a game called Elix, Victor, another jetpack-based open-world type game. Like this one, Mike Smitty. I have seen that, and I think it was also on Xbox Live Gold not too long ago. Another game nobody really got into. Oh, up! There it is. I get to get this thing. It's a piece of paper. I got it. I found an artifact part. Or an aircraft part. Okay, here we go. I guess, you know what's... if my predictions are true on what Massive is working on in the Star Wars universe, they'll likely be doing some kind of squad-based, open-world stormtrooper thing or clone trooper thing. So that will likely have jetpacks in it. So I'm envisioning Division-style mechanics with some
down there?
aerial combat, which would be incredible. It might be totally different than that, but that's where my mind is going. That's cool. So I must have hit a tree on the way down before? Cool. Ah!
This journal might come in handy.
Got a journal. Everybody's gonna be in their brown Dark
Ava,
Void
I
cosplay
recovered
gear.
a copper coil.
Great. Keep at it.
Yeah, let's hope the PlayStation 5 is available. Yeah, it's crazy. Vic, I'm a PlayStation guy, but I have bought a Series X, which is my backwards compatibility machine. I'm collecting physical backwards compatible games. Awesome, Arthur. There's a bunch I still would like. I don't think Max Payne 3 is backwards compatible. And the NBA Street games. And SSX 3 is, and it's insane.
Found a
when
barometer.
you play
Might come in
SSX 3 from the original Xbox on a Series X.
So what do you think Nicola's
Beautiful.
doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know.
Panzer Dragoon
Research?
Order.
He said there was something special
Chef's
about
kiss.
this place.
Maybe he's working with the fascist things.
If he was,
Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, Kashimoto. That's a great callback, man. We all wanted that to be awesome, and that was not awesome. But it was cool. There was some cool stuff in it. I had all the parts, right? Like, they went too far into blue screen. God, Sky Captain. That was heartbreaking. It was so close to being amazing. They needed some practical sets, some practical environments. All right. I love how tapped into all this stuff you guys are. It's always a treat to converse with you and to, you know, ramble through these topics. It's amazing. Always mind expanding. I'm very grateful. Okay. And it's fun. So don't jump over there. It's a brick. It's a invisible wall. Okay, gotcha. The game is guiding me this way, but I can't fly. I can only jump up. Okay. There's my plane.
Got a piston.
nothing over here.
Oh, Blitzer X, I really hope so. It's so important, man.
Journal.
The history of the business. It's an industry of, like, cut and run. Just go. I mean, I really hope that this announcement of Days Gone, I didn't talk about it in the rundown today, but Days Gone 2 just makes so much sense. I really hope it's coming out.
Looks like I found a pad.
Okay, the sonar box should be in some wreckage up ahead.
Ooh, that was a skippy.
Vessel of some sort.
Sam I Am 111. It started as yeah, just like a full-on indie dream, and then it got some funding, and with that funding came unbelievable amounts of pressure and expectation, and it didn't match it. And they got a massive cast like Jude Law and Angelina Jolie.
USS Cyclops. Ava.
I can't even remember all the. There were a lot of actors in that movie.
Will, you're almost there. The
Giovanni
sonar box
Ribisi.
should be on the end of the mast.
Thank you, Sam I Am 111. All right, here we go. I'm going for it, guys. I have a jetpack. I'm going to be safe. I'm fine. I'm not going to die. I'm going to this little... I'm good. It's very high up. Okay. Dark Void Zero is phenomenal. It's a total 2D side-scrolling game. It's kind of like a side-scrolling superhero game. Actually, I should maybe look at that as a side-scrolling superhero game. This guy kind of qualifies as a superhero. The minute you throw on a jetpack, right? Doesn't this game look cool? Oh my god. Like, imagine 11-year younger me seeing this game for the... You guys, if you know the show, if you've been here before, you know the kind of person I am. You know, I freaking love Uncharted and Indiana Jones, and I've talked about the Rocketeer forever.
I got some company.
Almost there.
You know I'd be flipping out. I was flipping out. So much cool stuff in this. They just didn't excuse the analogy. Make the landing. All right. This is just tedious. The same robot, and the weapon combat is just not great. Okay, go over. There we go. Okay. Oh, robot guy. Can I punch him? Let me just punch him. It's so weird. I'm just gonna punch this guy too. Can you just... I wonder if you could go through the whole game just punching the robots. It's like the punching is more effective than shooting them with 1,000,000 shots. That's just wrong. Okay, so now we can go in here. Okay. Very Uncharted. Holy moly.
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
This one's out of ammo.
Where am I? Fallen. Get over there. Get up. What? No. Okay, let's go for a fly. Let's just go over here. Let's go. Here we go. We're just gonna go over into this haze. It's very, very foggy out tonight. Wonder what's over there in the water. Let's go. Peaceful here. Why do I want to go and fight the robots? I can just go and... Oh. No choice. Here we go. Uncharted Gears of Halo. You tested that at Game Labs in Montreal. How cool. That is... who did this? Oasis Beyond. Right on. Okay. Dudes, where do I go? I don't want to just stand out in the open and be shot. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm just gonna go on this ledge right here. I want to just be right here. It's peaceful. There. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Do I have a sandwich or something? I'd just like to sit down and eat. It's chill. Up there, everybody wants to kill me. Down there, it's just big gray nothingness. But this is nice. I'll just have a picnic. All right. Death! Ah! They wanted to start a franchise. Yes, they did. They should remaster Max Payne 1, 2, and 3. Come on, Dead Space 1, 2, 3. Oh, I fell off. I'm just gonna die. Here we go. It has some out of bounds exploits. Yes, it does. Dark Void, this is an older game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is VR Grid. 2010. Oh, I'm out of the bullets for an energy weapon. Okay, come on, robots. God, you're annoying. He's fine. Robot's fine. Alright, so now what? Can I jump over to there? Oh, okay, that's what I needed to do. It's tough to concentrate when the robots are all trying to get you and you're upside down and such. Okay, get over here. Let's go. Oh, yes. Okay. Punching the robot's much more effective. They bleed blue. Alright. Get up there. Come on. Am I up? Alright. Where do I go? It's confusing. Alright, here we go. Get up! Go! Get up! I'm gonna try an all-punching routine here. Let's see. So far, it's more fun to punch him. That guy's spazzing out. What are you doing, you guys? You know,
Gotcha.
Silly robots. Let's get this guy. Just punch him. Alright. Just throw you off. Yep, much more effective than shooting him. That should have been tweaked. Alright, here we go. Look at that. That's cool.
Are you alright?
Yeah. That was close.
Oh, Max Payne 3. Whew. What a game.
Nicola, we got the sonar box.
So good.
You should see a path that leads out of the canyon. I'll meet you in the village.
Who rented this from Blockbuster? Emilio N. rented this from Blockbuster. Episode 1, Chapter 5, Village Attack. VR Grid says, needs more VR. This would be a wild game to play in VR. White Knight 135. No, this was a bomb. It did not sell anywhere near expectations. A lot of money went into this thing. Okay, so let's upgrade this guy. No. Oh, I have different weapons. What? I didn't know I had a different one. Oh, but anyways, I want the upgrade. So let's go to upgrade. There we go.
If Nicola holds up his end of the bargain, we should be flying out of this war zone by sunrise.
What would it take? That's a great question, Mondo Blasto Zero.
You hear that? Look.
What's going on here?
I think a key component, because so much of it is based on that connection to ground to air conflict and combat, and sort of making that smoother would have been huge. But I think another big component is just the enemy type. I think enemies in games are so freaking important because there's been so many of them, and the more generic that you go with your enemy, the more you leave on the table, right? Like, nobody cares about generic robot guy. And there's a bajillion cajillion of them.
Do not be frightened.
I like this idea of talking with the people in these old temples and ruins. This guy's about to die. Here we go. Ouch. This is kind of cool. They were working on a lot of pieces, and some of the tweaks it's just a little rough. I even feel like another 6 months of development on this game would have made all the difference. But like we're done with these robots. These skinny little robots that don't really have a damage system. So you don't there is no like it's not fun. It's kind of more fun to just punch them. And that shouldn't be the case. Like, I have these powerful weapons. I should feel like a total badass. That's one of the things that Outriders really gets well. You know, they've really nailed that, even though there's a lot of repetition in that game. The connection to the conflict is awesome. Okay, now we get into some flying stuff.
Oh, great.
Here we go. Mario, we've been talking about Sky Captain. Okay, so this guy.
They're taking us to the monolith!
It's so weird that I can't just fly around him. It's weird. I should be able to. Binary Domain was another game that had the generic robot enemies, but their destructibility made it stand out. I think I remember digging that game. I can't remember it, but the name sounds very familiar. Yeah, I mean, it's like I could be shooting a wall, you know? I should be seeing little bits and chips flying off this guy. There should be some kind of, like, feeling of power, and there isn't. It's just like, I have to shoot him a million times, and then, okay, we're seeing a little bit there. Alright, heal up. Alright, I killed him. It's not satisfying. Alright, where do I go? Do I have to climb over here? No, let's go this way. Some bullets. Okay, here we go. They got a lot right, though.
I need to find a way up.
For sure. I mean, they have so many elements in here. I'd say they it's like a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 game, so there's a lot more right than wrong in this game. It's like the ambition was just... it was too much. Shoot, shoot, and shoot, and shoot. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm here, I'm here. I'm in the village. Can I climb up there? No.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, come on. I was gonna punch the robot. There we go. Like, it should hurt my hand to punch these robots more than it takes forever to shoot them. Whatever. Okay, come on.
It's safe.
Ah, shit. Okay. Howdy, Wilden. Good to see you. Oh, Pathetic Earthling. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I was just in the... I was just a guest on Rovio's... I think Rovio Tomorrow podcast. I forget the name of it. But that was a really fun combo with Ben Mattis, the host, who... runs Rovio in Montreal, which is a new studio that Rovio's set up. And then Shane reached out and put me on Sifted, which was awesome. I do quite a bit of connecting with people out of this basement. It's it's surreal. Who would have guessed how busy I would be making content out of this space? It's all been so surreal this year. I'm on CNN this weekend as well with talking about Pac-Man 99, which is pretty fun. I don't know if you guys have played that game yet. That's so good. All right. What am I doing? Oh, I don't have enough. I'm broke. Okay, I don't have the... Do I go down here? Okay, here we go.
All right. Might need this.
I am having fun. I definitely am. I mean, I think one of the things that happens when you look at these games when they come out is you assess it against the best of the best at that time. And in retrospect, you can, I think, a little bit more easily determine its overall value. You can see the strengths that have persevered and make it worth your time. Oh, come on. Listen. I would like to feel like more of a badass with my weaponry. I think that's a very key component here. And these robots are just dull. They're just dull. It's like we needed another faction to be intermingled, and I'm sure that's coming. I'm sure that there's going to be the old Halo surprise. You know, I kind of feel the same way about the robots in Gears of War, honestly. Like, they're just not as cool as the Locust Horde. They're cool, but when there's tons and tons and tons of them, there's something about, like, it's like Avengers. Like, it just becomes monotonous to kill the robots.
See ya.
I guess part of it is they're not terrifying. They're just targets. But the locusts are terrifying. All right. Oh, thank you, Rathless. Yes, if you are enjoying looking at this 11-year-old game and this guy that's been covering video games forever and ever, please consider a thumbs up and a subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it, and it would really help us out.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you for watching, by the way. Regardless. Okay, come on, guys. I'll just throw a grenade, but there's no... That's another thing. You don't really know where your grenade's going. Let me just review this game again. There you go, guy. You. What's in here? Oh, I can't afford anything. Alright, let's go punch some robots. Punch you. You're dead. Gonna punch you. That's just dumb. Shouldn't be able to just punch these guys. I'm gonna punch this guy. Punch him. Bye. I'm gonna punch this guy twice because he's big. Yep. Dumb. Okay. Let's get up here. Nope. Invisible wall. Alright. So you guys are really like... I'm expressing my inner monologue here, but it's kind of how I review games. Can you go here? Alright. Oh, God. Tedious. Alright. Jesus. I'll go over here and hide behind this wall. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Where am I supposed to go, game? Tell me.
Not good.
Not good. Not good, right, Nolan? Not good. Could be better. Could be better. Oh, man.
Oh, I bruise easily.
Yeah. Come on now. Where do I go? I want to do some punching. Oh, that was...
That's the last of them.
Okay, I got them all. Okay, where do I go? Climb to the top of the monolith. Right there. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Kenneth. It's great to see you, man. Good to see you here. Thank you. I found Gears 4 and 5 boring compared to the previous ones. Super Bob. I loved 4. And I thought 5 was really cool, but it wasn't as good as 4. And that was a case where, because you can, I don't want to spoil stuff, but there are big robot pieces in there, but there's a really cool robot sequence at the end of 4. And I like that a lot. I like some of the creative choices in those games, and they're beautiful. I've been playing a little bit of the most recent DLC, and I've been enjoying that too. I did not see the new trailer for Resident Evil Village. Did something drop today? I know that there's a new a showcase coming up pretty soon, like next week, I think. Okay, so here's the next. See, already more interesting. The snake creatures. Oh, are these the creatures that inhabit the robots? Why was he just standing there? Just hanging out. Watched as I killed all of your friends. See, I'd like to be able to jump into this robot and suddenly I can control it and use it. Nope. Victor, thoughts on the James Bond video game franchise being made by someone else other than EA? I think IO is a perfect choice to develop that game. They seem to... they're shifting, like, all of their development. They're going to go up to about 200 people on the game. It's going to be massive and incredibly important. James Bond... There's been some really good Bond games, apart from GoldenEye. I love the character, man, so I'm excited. But I feel like you should never make mediocre Bond games. It's like you should never make mediocre Star Wars games. It's just too important. Great fit in games. So you need a good developer. It's like I think we might be about to witness a Insomniac on Spidey, Rocksteady on Batman kind of story with IO on Bond. I really hope so. I don't know if you've been playing Hitman. Hitman 3 is... They're all amazing. This evolutionary jump that they took with the most recent trilogy is so good. They're a really talented team.
I'll take that.
And a great story, man. And they've kind of earned their way back to calling their own shots, which is super exciting. So, all in all, incredibly psyched. Can't wait to see what they do with Bond, and I can't wait to see what Machine does with Indy. And if it's true that Sony Bend is being kind of forced to abandon Days Gone and make us new Uncharted, that is not a terrible consolation prize as an IP. They're such a good developer, Sony Bend, that I would love to see what they do with a new Uncharted game. I was a fan of Golden Abyss. Okay, this guy's annoying me. Come on. He just disappeared into the geometry. Okay. Okay, snake lizard thing. There's a viral video out there of a giant lizard dragon creature thing in a 7-Eleven in Thailand, I think. It's amazing. If you guys haven't seen that, I'm sure it's all over Twitter or Facebook or whatever. It's amazing, and I couldn't imagine how terrified I would be if I saw that in real life. It's just crawling over shelves, knocking over stuff, doesn't know what's happening, and people are screaming in the store. It could have been marketing for Godzilla vs. Kong. All right. It's a big lizard. Enemy changed! Oasis Beyond! Enemy has changed. Robots sitting this one out. Robots are tired. Getting some oil. Hanging out with the Avengers robots. The aimbots. Oh boy, I've killed 1 billion aimbots in that game. I feel sorry for achievement hunters and trophy hunters that play Avengers. Honestly, like I know Greg Miller's platinum the game, but oh my God, you have to do the same things over and over again in that Avengers game. The first time through the stuff is fun, but again and again and again and again. Again, another game with lots of great pieces, but doesn't quite all coalesce the way you want it to. Right. Vic, I've been avoiding Soulstorm spoilers until I can play. How did you like what you've seen so far? Super Bob, it's really lovely. I really had a good time with it. I played a little bit more last night. It's a challenging game. And part of the challenge is the precision that you have to have with the controller, which is like the previous Abe's games. But it's such a cool world. And it's compelling, and it's well thought out gameplay, and there's some really great mechanics with liquids and stuff, and flame. I was burning a lot of enemies. I had a good time. I think it's totally, well, I mean, if you've got a PlayStation 5, you can just download it, and a PS Plus account, which is really cool. I don't think it's a full-priced thing either, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have to press the X button? What's happening? Get up. Am I going up? Oh, I have to climb here, so I can't go that way. Oh, robots are back! Robots are in the penalty box, but Coach just put them back in. Okay, here we go. Yes, got you. Just like I got 50 million of your buds. And you also don't like you. Get me up there. Okay, you. Get up there. What do you think, guys? Should we finish Dark Void today? Should we just go? We'll just keep playing all weekend? Probably like 20-hour game. Let's just do it. No. I'm getting hungry. I'd like to get to the flying the... you know what? This is great. I did this at the end of Halo 2. I just went by everything because it started to get tedious. Okay, there we go.
Sons of bitches. Nobody listens.
All right.
Try to take. That's it.
What's happening? Oh my goodness. Okay. Nice. Let's get to this weapon. Got you. Alright. Got you. Okay. That felt a bit better. Oh, this guy. Hit him again. Alright. And... oh, that's my guy. Another boss type? What's happening? Oh, this guy came out. Oh, come on. Oh, BS. Oh, I've had some good 10-hour game sessions easily, Pathetic Earthling. Yeah. I think that's good. I would have liked to have gotten to some air combat, but I think that was a nice little taste. When did we start? Yeah, it's 2 hours. That's enough of Dark Void for a little while. But listen, I had a great time with everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be back on Monday with a fresh rundown for you. I believe I might do... no, I think it's going to be an edited rundown on Monday. But I'll be back with new content then, and there'll be a podcast coming up soon with Billy Campbell, who actually, ironically enough, is the star of The Rocketeer. I had the chance to interview him recently, so I've got to put that together. So definitely stay tuned for that, and lots more content is headed your way very soon. Thank you all so much for being a part of this stream, for being here for the Rundown Live and for EPN Plays. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend, and whatever you do, play forever. Bye.